Howdy YouTube, Texas Dice here. Today I will make some videos. It's been a while. Duels 2015 came out. I made some videos and I decided to trash them because the post commentary thing wasn't really working out for me. I never had anything to say, and it also feels like I'm kinda detached to the game itself if I already know everything that happens, and live commentary is distracting, but it provides more insight for the viewer, I guess, unless you're a professional spectator, but I'm not. So first of all is the deck tag. The deck tag is for my deck Spiderful Swodge. Now about this deck is amazing. I played online a lot. I don't have the 100 wins yet, but I had winning streaks. My first winning streak with the deck was 17-0 until I ran into something that killed me. My second streak was 3 games, then I lost 2 games, and my current streak is at 7-0 until now. So it's really working out. So for you guys at home, if you don't follow this game at all, online is dominated by spider spawning and what's its face, triplicate spirits, the white common. Here, make 3/3 spirits and a huge angel. Toughness power equal to number of creatures. So tokens. It's all about tokens, and there are some control decks with the premium cards because Think Twice and Wall of Omen. They're really good. So when I was playing spider spawning, just green-black spider spawning, I had the problem that the person who had the most spawnings and the more creature in the graveyard, that person just won the game because the other guy couldn't muster up as many spiders, and so it boiled down to luck. And I didn't want that, so I decided to go for a blue splash. First, because Hedron Crab allows me to mill myself way faster than my opponents can mill themselves with just say the Wayfinder and Necromancer's Assistant. Every time I play a land, I put 3 cards from my library into the graveyard, so I have a natural head start against the mirror match if I mill more stuff into my graveyard. Oh, I'm sorry. I should explain the card. So Spider Spawning is a sorcery for 4 and a green, and you get a 1/2 spider token for each with reach for each creature card in your graveyard. That's pretty good. If you mill your entire deck, so you have 20 cards left, you are likely to get between 10 and 19 spiders with 1 activation. Then this card has flashback for 7, which makes it absurdly good. And so the deck's plan is we use Seder Wayfinder and Necromancer's Assistant to put our own cards from our library into our graveyards. Like that's what the term milling stands for. We have some graveyard interactions with Treasure Find and Rescue from the Underworld, so we can get back something big like a Grizzlebrand or a Soul of Ravnica if we want to attack. Cards with natural graveyard interactions like Artful Dodge with flashback and Vengevine, which comes back every time you cast two creature spells a turn. And Nemesis of Mortals, who gets dirt cheap if you have even 4 creatures in your graveyard. You play a 5/5 for 2 mana, that's pretty nuts. So, like I said, I splashed blue. So I play 2 islands, 4 Simic Guild Gates, to warrant the blue splash, because Hedron Crab is amazing, and my secret technique, Artful Dodge. A creature can't be blocked this turn and it has flashback. If both board states are stealed with spiders or other tokens and there's no way to get through, I can just sacrifice all my spiders to a Bloodflow Connoisseur. Please don't kill me if I butchered that pronunciation. Sacrifice a creature, put a 1/1 counter on Bloodflow Connoisseur, and if you sacrifice 19 spiders, you have a 20/20 that can't be blocked and just bash in. Or you can also just make a Nemesis of Mortals. You have made Monstrous to make it a 10/10. You can swing unblockable and kill them out of nowhere. I had this happen so many times. I think I won more games with actual Artful Dodge combos than I won with spider spawning. And yes, it's pretty absurd. The deck has a really good matchup against all the green decks, against the control decks, because they can't counter that many spider spawnings. They have only 3 dissolves and don't play 4 negates, and all of those spider spawnings have flashback. So it's good against the mono black deck running the aggressive creatures, Tormented Hero, Bloodghast, and it's also pretty good against the blue-red counterburn deck you see a lot. Decks that can be a problem. At first, aggressive red goblins. If you curve out Foundry Street Denizen into Foundry Street Denizen into Goblin Rebel Master, where is he? Goblin Rebel Master, there he is. You can just die, so it's really important to have either a Hedron Crab to block 1/1s or a Sado Wayfinder. And arguably the deck's worst matchup, and these were basically the only games I lost because I lost and not because I had a dumb hand or something, which can happen. It's Magic the Gathering. Is the Sanguine Bond Lifelink deck, which is pretty insane if it goes into 3 colors. So you have Sanguine Bond every time you gain life, an opponent loses that much life. You combine that with what's his face? Rock's Faith Mender. If you would gain life, you gain twice as much life instead. And then you just summon oh wait, so okay. And then you just summon Palaka Worm. It's a 3 color deck, junk lifelink ramp, I guess. And that deck just killed me in one sweep. He had both Faith Menders out and Sanguine Bond and killed me. Another game I lost was an aggressive heroic deck. It was wait. It was this card. Hero of Auroras. Every time he gets targeted, he gets a +1/+1 counter. And he just put a bunch of auras on him, and I couldn't. So I was dead before I reached the 5 mana for spider spawning. I had no blockers, and that was a pretty lucky draw, to be honest. And yeah, other than that, this deck is so sweet, and the best part of it, it doesn't use any premium cards. You can just build it for the 10 bucks you've spent on this game. You don't have to pay to win with this deck. I promise you, it's amazing. So that was the deck tag for Spiderful Swodge, and I hope I see you in the games and in the wrap up afterwards. Bye.